Hello guys, this is my STG review. I just got the gun rather recently. Because from the reviews that I've seen, it didn't seem like it was that great. But I did end up finding that it is a very good gun. Now for ribbons, I recommend fast reloading, or heavy set. Now for mods, I recommend the field job trigger and the lightened spring. Now I recommend that you don't end up getting the scope because it just isn't useful. Any distance that is far enough that you would need it, you just wouldn't be able to kill them with it. This gun really shines at medium and short ranges. This gun is much better at medium range than at very close range though, as the fire rate on it, even with 600 rounds per minute, is still very slow compared to some machine guns, like the Tommy and the PPSH41. But any range over about 10 meters, this gun will start being much better than the submachine guns, which makes this gun be very good if you have to advance on foot to enemy capture points. You might want to also consider getting the MG42. It's about the same price range, has a much larger fire rate. Now it's not as easy to control, but it also is a other good consideration as the fire rate is way higher than this gun. And the reason to get the STG44 instead of the MG42 is that this gun has much better accuracy at longer ranges, and if you also like running and gunning, this is much better because the MG42, you really can't run around with it too much, as that really impacts the stability on the gun. I think this is a good option to have on your first soldier and Heroes and Generals, as it has very decent range as well as a decent fire rate, so you can kill people at close ranges. Now I cannot recommend using the M2 carbon on the American side though on your first soldier, because that's basically just a submachine gun, as it has basically no damage at all at long ranges, meaning that the M2 carbon is completely useless unless you have cars or motorcycles, which you won't have in some games if you're playing on the war. Now, the M2 carbon is a very good gun, but I would prefer to have it on a second soldier or third soldier, not the first one, as it just doesn't seem very practical to me, because it has basically no long range at all. Now, back to the STG though. Now, if you already have an MG42, you might not want to actually get this gun until you have some ranged units as well, like a bolt-action rifle on one of your guys. So my recommendation is, if you're right now working on your first soldier, or you already have a rifleman, I recommend that you end up grabbing this gun. Now, if you like this review, please hit the like button. If you have any further questions, please leave a comment down below, and I'll try to answer it for you as soon as I can.